Welcome, everybody, to officially the episode number 2 of Visit Woodford. Tourism, thank you, Tourism and Chamber, obviously, for sponsoring. But Chamber or the Tourism wanted their own episode on the What's Up Woodford network, and here we are. We did last week with Mr. Mark Wombles over at Heirloom. And today we are with Megan Breier with Woodford Reserve. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, so glad to be here.
Obviously, we have the Emily Downey.
Yes.
Hey,
Watch yourself, Corey Cooley.
This is the second time we had to do this intro, so just give me a break here. Good to have you, Miss Emily, as
Thank
always. In the know about all things. We'll get to some of that, but yeah, it's so good to have you. This is huge. We're here for a couple of things. I do want to say. I'm very sorry I missed the barrel selection. That was the Chamber got invited to go pick from just various barrels to make their own mixture, and it's called Woodford's Woodford.
That's correct.
The one thing that I think, I shouldn't say the one thing, but I was super excited about, I didn't even get to go to because I was out of town. That's a shame. That's a real shame. I really wish I could have made that.
Coerce Megan into maybe making this an annual phase 2 project.
Fingers crossed.
That's what I'm talking about. But I'd love to hear about kind of the process and anything else that maybe Megan has going on over at Woodford Reserve.
Sure. Yeah, it was really exciting. We had the opportunity to bring Emily and some of our Chamber of Commerce friends out to select their very own barrel of Woodford Reserve double oaked single barrel.
Ooh, double oaked.
Yes.
Anything better is the double oaked. I like that one.
So that is going to be coming out later this month. We're actually going to do a community-wide event in order to launch Woodford's Woodford.
Very cool.
So on August 23rd, I hope everybody can come and join us at 3:30 for not only the chance to purchase your very own Woodford's Woodford bottle. There are only 204 of these bottles.
Ooh, so that'll be on like the label down there, right? It'll say out of.
Yeah,
So
it'll say Woodford's Woodford. Yes. Right. We'll have that. We'll also have Caroline's Creamery coming in, and she's making double oaked ice cream for us.
Get out.
So that's going to be complimentary that day. And my team is staying to do some mini tours. So folks can come and do free mini tours, go down to see those amazing pot stills, and check it out. So it'll just be a really nice community day, 3:30 to 5:30 on August 23rd.
And that's huge because, we were just talking before the show. You stay booked up.
We do.
And you got to almost go out at least a month in advance to try to book something. So you can come there, right? Go there, go to the event, grab your shameful bottle, and take a mini tour right there. Just show up.
And the bar will be open too in case you need a cocktail.
Now, you could have led with that one. You could have led with that one, for sure.
And the gift shop, which you guys have a ton of stuff in that gift shop.
Cool gift shop, man.
Yes, and we actually have this new, it's kind of like a golf polo that's out that has all of the classic Woodford things. So it has a bottle, it has the pot stills, it has a cocktail. It is selling like crazy. So everybody in Woodford needs their own Woodford polo.
For sure. You're naming all my favorite things right now. I just know Emily's over there going, yep. For sure. Yeah, I got to get in there. It's been too long. The gift shop, I used to go up there with my mom. She loved that gift shop. We were always up there getting gift cards and stuff. So, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
You guys, I love that you're doing the tour because so many people from Woodford County maybe take it for granted a little bit as we do in our own hometowns. That's so normal, but they maybe have never been out there. So if they have never been and they just want to come see the beautiful countryside and the amazing operation that you guys have out there, it's such a good time to do it. But we know Woodford Reserve is such a big part of Woodford County, from tourism to business to the history. But can you just give them a little overview of truly the impact that Woodford Reserve has in Woodford County?
Sure. So we started back in 1996, so it is going to be our 30th anniversary coming up in October, which is very exciting. So more to come on that. But we are a global brand. So we are so lucky to be what I would call, Woodford County's hometown bourbon. But we're in a lot of people's home all over the world. If you go over to Europe, if you go to Japan, if you're traveling to Australia, you're going to be able to find Woodford Reserve from Versailles, Kentucky, which is pretty amazing.
Pretty awesome. I will say real quick, because I know we talked a little bit before the show, but I tell this story all the time. So if you've heard it, skip it. But I was stationed in Okinawa, Japan, and this was, I didn't necessarily realize Woodford was global. So I'm sitting there and I see the bottle. I'm like, I'm from there. And like nobody almost didn't believe me. They're like, what do you mean you're from there? I'm like, Woodford County, Kentucky. And then they have to explain that we do counties, not like, because some people don't do that. But yeah, it's amazing.
It really is.
Yeah.
Really is amazing. You get a little piece of Kentucky wherever you go.
It's proud. I'm proud.
And I love that Brown-Forman, the parent company, named it Woodford Reserve. They actually used our town.
Yeah.
And I love that you call it the home place. I think both of those things
Yeah.
are so special. You can have distilleries in communities, but they're not always named after the community itself.
Right.
Yes.
It's a family or something, usually probably someone's name, right?
Yeah. And going back to Emily, what you were saying is, we know that a lot of times you take for granted that Woodford Reserve is in your hometown and maybe you don't get to visit. And like Corey mentioned, we do book out so far in advance and weekends up to 3 months in advance. We're booking for folks. Yeah. And we're seeing over 200,000 people coming to Woodford Reserve annually.
Wow.
And so we wanted to do something for the community that said, please come visit us, come see us. We want to see our friends and our local folks. And so hopefully this gives everybody a little taste. And if, like Emily mentioned, if it's super successful, hopefully we can make it an annual thing.
That's fun.
I love that.
That's huge. That's very exciting. And it's, it's such a good point, Emily, because like, it is out there, but it's right there, what we call kind of like McCracken Mile, right? And you have to be specific and go to it, so it's not like we're driving by it. So you kind of do take it for granted a little bit, but it is always a moment where you are proud. And I wanted to touch double that down. That I'm super proud to have Woodford Reserve here, and it is such a. I mean, you see people come in all the time, and they're like, "Where do I start?" It's like, I mean, Woodford Reserve, they're always there. I mean, if not first, but it's of course a stop, and it's so cool just to be, because most people don't get to hear that every day, and it's pretty cool, man. You guys do some great work down there. Kudos for sure.
What is the most frequently asked question that you get on a tour? And I'm sure it's bourbon related, but just interested, since you do host so many people.
Yeah.
What's the number one thing that just people always want to know when they come tour with you guys? I put you on the spot.
We're winging it.
Well, I was just thinking about the fact that it's, our tour almost starts before you even arrive at Woodford Reserve.
I agree, 100%.
As you drive in, you see all these beautiful horse farms.
Deer.
Oh my gosh, the family of deer. Nature. So by the time they get there, they're already starting to feel this warmth, this quintessential Kentucky. And then they arrive at Woodford, and I would say they're most interested in the history. Knowing, once they realize we're a National Historic Landmark, going back to 1812, we have all of the history from the Pepper family. We had James Crowe that distilled on site. These questions start coming about of like, wait, how long have people been distilling here in Versailles in Woodford County? It's bourbon royalty
One
that
would
really
say
started.
the birthplace of bourbon.
I would think the birthplace of bourbon is appropriate.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I'm glad you guys said it, not me.
I'll say it. I'll do it. But yeah, that's so true. The history, it's incredible. Like you're literally driving down that road and you're seeing like spot after spot after spot of bourbon history of the beginnings. It's amazing.
And you guys employ quite a few people, and there's so many different jobs. It's it's that you have tour guides, and I mean there's so many people in the distilling side, but then there's sustainability. Like there's just so many jobs that I don't think people understand.
Absolutely. So we're really, really lucky that we have a hospitality side and we also have the production side. So if you're in the hospitality side, we have roles from behind the bar, being a tour guide, as well as our retail gift shop. So all of those roles, and a lot of folks do live here in Versailles or in neighboring counties and cities. And then, of course, we also have our production side. So you could be coming to do distillation, barrel warehousing. There's scientific roles and production roles around food safety and things of that nature. So everything that comes along with distillation in addition to those hospitality roles.
Yeah, I love that so much. And tell them a little bit if you've been in the bourbon world, when they come to Kentucky, you guys have done some good partnerships with horse farms and specifically even your partnership with the Kentucky Derby and how much you guys have kind of made a brand name for Woodford County through that.
Yeah, every year we do sponsor the Kentucky Derby, which is pretty exciting. And I feel like every year it happens and then we immediately start planning for the next year. So not much of a break there. And with our annual Derby bottle, we always bring an artist in to paint that label. Many of you come out and visit us to pick up your annual Derby bottle. So the horse farms are not only our neighbors, but the horse culture is something that is very much in the DNA of Woodford Reserve as well, and Kentucky culture. So I think it's a cultural moment that we love to be part of. And then just being good neighbors, being friends with all of our neighboring horse farms, encouraging folks, we specifically really promote everybody on that McCracken Mile to go visit our friends, either Diamond A or go see Mary Ellett. But other folks around at Pin Oak. That's where Mary Ellett is. So at Pin Oak. So make sure you're visiting them. But, everybody just wants to come and spend the day in this area. There's plenty to do.
Yes, I think that is so cool. And I guess I'm like peppering you with questions because I have so many things that I just think people don't always know. You guys just did not too long ago a really big community give back program, and you brought a really important piece of equipment for our library.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit about the Pepper family a couple minutes ago. We reopened their house. We renovated it and reopened the Pepper house, which dates back to 1812. And when we did that, we wanted to honor the community and honor the history that this amazing community has. I have a couple bonus kiddos at home. And when I moved here to become part of the family, I found that they went to the library all the time, right downtown in Versailles, and was fascinated by that. And when we wanted to support the community, we chose the Woodford County Library because it really is the hub of the community for all ages, a safe place for people to go and to learn. And we found out that they have an archival room that needed a piece of equipment to help transfer historical documents and be able to record things in a much better manner. And so we were able to donate to them and create basically a history archival room.
Oh, wow. Because we've
so
had
cool.
The library, Hometown Highlights, is one of our shows on the network, and they talk about that room.
Yes.
And they may have said it, but I didn't realize that you guys were instrumental in that. That's pretty cool, man. And if you haven't listened to them, go back. It's all backlogged.
Okay, so your final question, we've got some other things we'll cover in terms of events and reminders of that, but the best way to drink a glass of Woodford, and so what do you recommend? You're just starting out, your favorite,
in a glass.
In a glass. That's good. But what do you recommend to somebody that's asking?
First and foremost, however you enjoy it most is completely appropriate. I never want anybody to feel intimidated or like they shouldn't drink it a certain way. Everybody's palate's completely different. So if you enjoy it in a Coke, if you enjoy it on the rocks, if you enjoy it with a specific juice or ginger ale, enjoy it that way, because at the end of the day, that is for you to have your couch bourbon and enjoy.
That's right.
Now, we do have multiple different kinds of Woodford. We call it our family of brands. So we have our classic Woodford Reserve bourbon. We have our double oaked, which is my personal favorite. We also have the wheat, the malt, and the rye whiskeys. So all of those different grains are going to give you different flavor notes. For me, if I was going to do my double oaked, I would probably make it with an old fashioned, but do it a little bit different. And you probably have some of these ingredients at home in your cabinet. So use maple syrup instead of sugar.
Ooh.
Use that grade A dark maple syrup. So not, the one out of a bottle that looks like a specific human or anything like that.
Got it.
But use that really good maple syrup. Do yourself a favor, grab some chocolate bitters. We do sell them at the distillery, but you can also buy them online. So there's chocolate bitters. Add some chocolate bitters, a little bit of maple syrup. You're double oaked.
Yes.
Give it a real nice stir, and it's a lovely old fashioned to enjoy, obviously over ice.
Yes, I was going to say
that sounds easy enough.
My
Like maybe
favorite
I
way
could do
is
that.
3 ice cubes.
It's a crowd pleaser.
Is it? Okay. We'll have to keep that. And we need to do a mint julep making class around the Derby because I really want to perfect my hosting skills.
Perfect. In April and May of every year, we do a mixology class that is a mint julep class, and you can come in. You get to learn how to make 2 different kinds with different recipes, and I believe you even get to take home the Kentucky Derby julep cup every year
I
and
love
things
that.
like
Yeah,
that.
the cup,
So you get a little souvenir.
I love it.
I will say your tasting room and that whole experience is so immersive. It's really awesome being back there, and it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful campus, if I could call it that.
Yeah, it is a campus. Yeah.
It's so awesome.
Do you guys, this is just coming to my mind, but do you guys have a patent, or can you, on a bottle? Like, so when you look at different bottles and thinking about shapes, like even the outline of that rounded edge, you know what it is. Do you guys have a patent on that, or how does that work, or how has no one else ever tried to, is it?
I believe there is intellectual property that surrounds, the bottle, the label, the wording, everything like that, even to how you're corked and whatnot.
Sure.
So I know from working at previous companies, there's some very specific things, especially about wax and whatnot that comes along with IP property.
Yeah. There's so much to it.
Yeah, you can just, your logo, the top of the bottle right there. Undeniable.
Yes. And I don't know if you knew this, but before my time, when I came in, the Tourism Commission had named it, so a lot of people are Visit whatever town, and we're Visit Woodford now, but because you reserve your reservation or your room night, they were Reserve Woodford.
Yeah.
And we would get calls all the time. We still get people coming in sometimes and asking where they can get a bottle, but so we send them out to you guys. But that it's kind of funny that we loved that take on it. It was such a fun connection.
Yes, every once in a while I still get an email from you saying, "Hey, I think this was supposed to come your way."
Oh, really?
Yeah, little change up of the words.
Yeah, no, visit Woodford for sure.
And we're in August right now, but September's Bourbon Heritage Month too. So something else to think about is September's coming up quick. Bourbon Heritage Month, the whole state will be celebrating.
Yeah,
So make sure you come visit your local distillery.
Yeah.
Maybe toast with a little bit of Woodford Reserve.
For sure.
That's awesome. What does the bourbon? What do you guys do specifically in Bourbon Heritage Month? I know that's kind of is it a collective? Most distilleries kind of come together. Do you guys kind of do your own thing? Would there be a specific? How can we best celebrate?
Yeah.
Sure. Most distilleries are going to be doing something. I think everybody kind of does their own thing. The KDA, the Kentucky Distillers Association, or the Kentucky Bourbon Trail typically will do some advertising for the whole community, as well as just letting folks know of all the different things that you can do during the month. Sure. For Woodford Reserve, we're going to be relaunching. It's the second year we'll be bringing back the From Pepper to Present tour, which is all about the history. And it's a 2-hour tour. It's an amazing experience. We host it twice a week. And those are already available online for folks to go and purchase. But if you love history and you love Woodford County, it'll be a very rich experience for you. It's really, really fun, very unique. And then our friends in the mixology department do a Bourbon Heritage Month mixology class where you can actually learn how to make your very own Manhattan and your very own Old Fashioned.
Okay.
And you will take your own hand to make your very own cocktails. So it's not a demonstration. You're the mixologist those days.
That's dangerous.
So good. One thing we haven't talked about as well is you guys have Elizabeth McCall, and I think that is so cool. They're
so
great
lucky.
women in bourbon history, but to have her at the helm is pretty cool.
It's really cool. Elizabeth is our master distiller. She's been with the company for many years and actually started kind of in our sensory side of things.
Okay.
After Chris Morris retired, he is still our master distiller emeritus. So he has not gone into the wayside yet. He is very much around and really enjoys coming to still do tours and whatnot and working alongside Elizabeth. But she is our master distiller. Very strong, amazing woman who I love having the opportunity to work with. And we actually, this is probably a hot tip. I would be looking for a new release, a master's collection release coming in September for Bourbon Heritage Month. So sign up for our email list if you want to be in the know for that.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, dang. All right. We're getting the good stuff here, people. You hear that? All right. Well, that is, I mean, a lot to digest there. But I think the easiest thing is the Woodford. Have you been picking up on these puns, dude? I am killing it with the double and digest it. Anyways, is there anything else that we maybe have missed? More events? I mean, the Bourbon Heritage. Is there anything that we may before we wrap up here?
No, I think just sign them off with the details for the 23rd, because I think that is going to be the most fun community event and a great opportunity. If you haven't been out there in a while, or if you've been thinking about going and just haven't pulled the trigger, that day is your day to do it.
Give you a little taste of Woodford.
A little
with the mini
sip.
tours. A little sip. Yeah. All right.
So August 23rd, 3:30 to 5:30, we will have the amazing Woodford selection on sale while supplies last. We will have Caroline's Creamery coming out.
Mm-hmm.
She already has our double oaked in hand, and she is making ice cream right now for us. And then we will also be doing little mini tours, so you get to get a little sip of an experience while you're on site.
That's awesome.
I love it. And they don't need to sign up, right? They can come out.
Just
Come on out.
Yeah. And grab that Woodford bottle, because that's a first and an only, and you will be a special person to have that on your cabinet in your bourbon collection.
100 or 240
204 bottles.
204 bottles. Come grab them. It's a rarity. Thank you, Miss Megan. I appreciate you so much for coming on and talking with us, Emily, as always. Until next time. See you, everybody.